Honey, are you okay? Honey. Here they come. I pushed your way in there, Sicky. The baby with me. This blanket has definitely been peed on. She missed him really quick. This is the fastest she's ever taken a churro from me. She's so cute. Dawn got me this sweatshirt for Christmas. He got it for me because it has a little pooch of like cats or kittens in, like this. Get your arm in there. What do you think of this? A swaddled little baby right there. Oh my gosh. Sicky's a boy. Sicky's a boy. I didn't mean to misgender you. Can I pet you? And try to burrito calico baby. The good news is, not being spiced, I need to readjust you. I clearly need to wrap it tighter. See, Fluffy. It hasn't been squirmy.
Excuse me. The kids call them. Oh yeah. My life.
Whenever I read something like this, I always go back.
You know what would really annoy me right now is if a fox came and sat on this path right in front of me and ruined this view. It would be absolutely awful. Couldn't think of anything worse. I mean, look at that. You would not want a little fox sat on that path in front of you. That would just ruin it. And I tell you what would be even worse, if a little badger friend came out and started playing with that fox. That would be awful. Oh, God, it's making me so angry just thinking about it. So angry. I'm so glad there's no tawny owl chicks in these trees above me. That would just be diabolical, having their little...
Hello? Today we
Hey,
the
what's
cutest
up?
kitten.
Hey, Chief. Are you ready for this? Give me a 1 if you're ready. Give me a thumbs up if you've forgotten. Give me a 2 if you're not ready. It's on its way. The famous white peacock. The famous white peacock. What do you reckon to that? Well, I got some art supplies earlier, and I also got a little something I thought you might like the look of.
Known to cat kind, this is Fig, and he's a Persian. And
No, Mr. Fig. Of course, we begin with two.
No, I've never done this
Two,
before.
Fig accepts
I've
his
seen it.
treat
I thought, you know
immediately,
what, I'm
which
going to give
tells
this a
me
go.
two things. One, he is very food motivated, and two, I have been successfully manipulated. I attempt to use Tube as a distraction while I clip his nails.
Oh, that's not nice.
But Fig said absolutely not. So
Do you know what, Chief? It carried on after I finished with some of the shorts and bits and bobs. And then this morning, it's carried on. It's carried on. And I still, well, I think just on last night's live alone, I don't think there's no argument, is there? What she said about the tribe and then the peacock and then, you know, that card. And I tried to look for that tarot deck with that card. I want to save it, a copy of it. But I couldn't find it anywhere. So I messaged her. Well, I didn't message her, I put a comment. She has thousands of comments, so it's pretty difficult. It's the same thing for her to notice it. So we'll wait and see. But I don't think I just it's at the point now where I've got to hand myself completely over to it all. I mean, I've believed. I've always had this sort of belief, you know, something, but I think it's past the belief now. It's knowledge, isn't it? It's a knowledge, and it's what we do with it that counts. You know, it's nice. It's a nice knowledge. A little bit scary, freaky, isn't it? I mean, when she fucking said about the Ganesha, I knew it was coming. I had to, didn't it? That was the last thing. It was the last. Hey, nice. It was the last thing. You know. It's making me. Well, I was thinking earlier on about this World Cup and putting a bet on Portugal because Cristiano Ronaldo. He's one hell of a man. He's not just a footballer. He's like a proper person. Do you know what he done? Amongst many other things, he was in Portugal, I think it was, and he pulled up somewhere, and there's a load of kids fucked on drugs. Yes, mate. And he basically has paid for, opened 3 rehab centres, right? And yeah, me too, mate. Symbolism and everything. He has basically made it free for anyone to go and get help there. What? I mean, he's obviously pretty much a billionaire now, but that's amazing. You know, do you know in this country to go to rehab? When I was at my worst point, I'm looking at like minimum £6,000. There's no way I can afford that. You know what I mean? No one can afford that, but it's a drug addict. Do you know what I mean? Unless they're from a rich family. So even that's fucking. Even when it comes to help with stuff like that, it's made sure it's out of people's reach. And he's gone and made and funded the 3 rehab centres completely free. Now that's not just a fucking nice person. That's a fucking, you know. But the reason why I think I'm going to put like £10 bet on or something, or maybe a bit more. I don't usually gamble, not now and again, but I'm not really a gambling man. But football's fixed, and it'll be the perfect fairy tale for him because Messi won it last time. It'll be the perfect fairy tale for him to win, and you know that's how you got to inner stand, isn't it, Chief? Inner stand or overstand. Overstand. When you overstand something, you're in charge, aren't you? So there you go. But yeah, I mean, Mary Moses. I know I was moaning about her the other night. I was moaning about her, but she is a talent. She's a talent, isn't she? She's a little bit disappointed in her. Not saying I didn't want to say that I told her, but to say that she channeled this thing, it sort of ruined the fancy, if you know what I mean. But it's a business for her, isn't it? You know, I would never do that. I haven't got that in me to do that. But it's a business for her. But sadly, you know, the whole psychic world has never. I don't know. When I seen that guy who saw my great granddad Jack Locke and described him perfectly, everything about him, the ears, the limp, the stammer, when he described him, I thought, wow, this guy's great. But then I've been seeing a different time, and he was completion. Hey, see, that's the thing now, Chief. I thought I had another epiphany earlier on, and it made perfect sense. You know how Grandma is in the card, you know, and then that last night, the pineal gland about Mount Zion. I mean, that was, for me personally, that was almost like confirmation of everything I've been saying. I don't need confirmation because I understand it, you know. It's not even understand. I know. But I thought about it. I've put myself in that tarot card and a couple of things. I've made myself the Emperor, and the Emperor's the top dog in tarot. But I've also made myself the Hierophant, the Hierophil, and I made myself Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. You know. Now listen to this, Chief. Listen to this, bro. So this is the part for me. When I hear stuff like this, I start thinking, well, maybe this one ain't about me. But Chinook landing, ooh. We used to get Chinooks follow us around with the pathfinders and helicopters. It'd always be weird. We made up this joke about the order, saying that, like, you know, the order were at work. And then we start going places and you get like Chinooks circling around us and stuff. That was pretty bizarre. But listen to this, Chief. See, when it comes to something like this, it makes me think this ain't about me, but maybe it is because I've made myself Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, and Tanjiro basically fighting the demons because his sister is called Nezuko. She gets bitten by a demon and becomes a demon, and he's trying to basically. She's a demon, but she's a good demon, if you know what I mean. And he's trying to find a cure so she can become a little girl again. So when I heard this, I thought to myself, "Fucking hell, this is a bit of a strange one for me." But because I've made myself Tanjiro. Listen to this, Chief, and Wassa. Tell me what you think about this. I mean, this is fun. This is the web of weirds gone completely bonkers.
Okay, they're saying that you're gonna know. Good morning, you guys, or good afternoon, whenever you're finding this. Look, this is a fucking cool message. Okay, I gotta just get right to it. So, Spirit right now is saying, trust your heart. Nice shirt. I'm wearing tube top today, but then I'm like, oh, it's too cold and I don't want to like show too much skin, so I put this over. But maybe I'll, I'm
a really pretty girl, and reminds me of myself. I used to have real, what's it called, body dysmorphia, I think it is. I mean, I go up and down with weight like a fucking yo-yo because Look, I got to take the dog out, the new dog out for a walk today, which was lovely. She's a great dog. She's actually a nicer dog to walk than Xena. Xena's actually a hard dog to walk because she'd pull like fuck, and she'd always be wanting to get to other dogs. Whereas this one, straight away, met like 3 dogs, didn't flinch, and not pull at all. And she actually sat down, but she didn't sit down when I was fucking filming her. I thought, do you know what I thought you wrote then? I had to read it twice. I thought you wrote an aqueduct boat. I thought, oh, I like the sound of an aqueduct boat. I wonder what that is. Now, actually, I want to put something by you guys after as well. Because I used to work at a sailing club in Cornwall, and I went out sailing in a regatta, and I loved it. And I was asking the guy about like sailing, basically, because I said to him about using the sails, and I said, he goes, you can't use a sail unless you've got the wind behind you. He goes, otherwise you've got perpetual motion. And I was like, oh, what's that? He goes, well, basically it's like creating energy against energy, if you know what I mean. And I thought to myself for a little while, I thought, oh, I wonder how there must be a way around it. So I thought to myself, I can't, 2 ideas. One would be to have a turbine, 2 turbines running through the hull of the boat, so that when you're using the engine, the water's going through the turbines and it's creating kinetic energy that stores in a battery. So it's like, you know, when you've got the wind, you're charging up the battery. Because I actually thought to myself about getting a boat, so I'm really worried about a mega tsunami happening here, because I've seen it. I've seen 2 mega tsunamis in dreams, and I've seen it being inundated with water like tsunamis many times. And the other one is to have behind the propeller is to have like you know, you get those kinetic snake things that when the water goes through them, they move. They're like on a lead, and they've got brakes in between them, and they move up and down. Well, you could have one of them dragging behind the propeller, or like a run of wheels that, as the wake goes through, it turns the wheel, and that generates power. Do you think? You know, I don't understand if it could work. How the fuck hasn't anyone ever come up with that before? I don't know enough about drag or about resistance, but in my mind, if you're using the wind, it doesn't matter, does it? So as you're using the wind to propel yourself, then that's when you turn on the charger for the electric to store up the batteries, and then obviously, well, I mean, in theory, you could have it constantly charging up, couldn't you? Look a bit like a dynamo. What do you think about that, boys? Any thoughts? I mean, surely I can't have actually cracked perpetual motion, because if I have, I'm literally an actual genius, not a proper genius. I'm the genius. Do you guys know anything about that? You know about boats, don't you, Rossa? And I come up with that years ago, way before we'd had like epiphanies and stuff. I'm not an engineer, far from it. I'm not even a scientist or a physicist. I'm just logical, I think. And for most of my life, people have said to me I've got no common sense. Because like I don't want to blame my own trumpet, but at school, I was like one of the cleverest people, always have been. But I'm not interested in school. I hated school, so what did you think about what I just said, Wassa? Do you think you could be a possible thing to do if you know about boats? I've always been like known, I've always been told I'm fucking really intelligent, really clever, but I fuck about. I like to have a laugh. I'm not interested in school or academia, you know. And I used to really piss off my teachers and my parents. That's why my dad used to bollock me all the time, because like once I saw the Reiki healer, she said to me, "What's your relationship like with your dad?" And I was like, "Well, well, it's actually a lot better than what it was." I said, "But if I'm honest, it's only because if I want to see him for some money." She's like, "Whoa, no, you cannot be like that. You need to change that. You need to go and see him as soon as you leave here. I want you to go and speak to your dad. It's very important." So I did do, and he thought he had prostate cancer because he'd had to have a biopsy. He went very well, and they cut him real bad inside, and he was really ill. So but she said to me the reason my dad was like he was because my dad was 10 years older than my mum. He already had a family before, so I was the youngest, and he used to bollock me constantly, and he used to be quite nasty about it as well. He used to say to me, and in his defence, I'd always be getting in trouble because I was a little shit, basically, or just I was like, I've never had any even with my dad, who was just like he would beat me up, but he used to smack me. Do you know what I mean? If I'd done wrong, I was scared of my dad. But even that, I still didn't care. I still do. If I got something in my head, I would do it. If my sister had something and I was never allowed to play with it because I'd always break them or something, I'd be in there when she went there trying to get at them. I'd get caught. Or one time at Christmas, I they called me the Christmas mouse because I'd always used to break open the wrappers. I could never wait till Christmas to find out what I got, and I'd always get caught opening the wrappers. And I even got too skilled at it, but I'd cut it open it up, and then close it all up, tape it all up again, so I never got called the Christmas mouse. And one year, I got caught under the bed. My dad went fucking mental, and he's like, "Right, that's it. Christmas is cancelled. You ruined Christmas." I was like, "Yeah," but I'd still fucking do it. I'd still do it. I didn't care. My dad used to say to me, I'd always, obviously this, like, so this is what my answer would be. If I got caught or done something wrong, I'd go, "Yeah, but I thought." He'd go, "Don't think. You're not capable of thinking." So next time, I'd go, "But I didn't think, Dad." He'd go, "Think, boy. What's the matter with you? Can't you think?" And that was my whole life. And that's fucked up to do to a kid, isn't it? But I mean, in his defence, he probably didn't know how to deal with me because I was such a little fucker. I wasn't a bad kid. I wasn't like, I was naughty, but I wasn't nasty. I've never been nasty. But it's the same now with authority. I didn't care, It doesn't bother me. I don't know the stupid shit. It is fucked up, isn't it? Isn't it? It's not a very nice thing to do to a kid, is it? But I don't know. But anyway, she said to me, like, your dad was like he was because he knew how capable you are, and you just don't care, and you don't put any effort into anything, and it used to frustrate him. He just wanted the best for me, and after that, my relationship with my dad changed completely, and in the end, I cared for him, like almost palliative care in the end, and in the end, I used to hate my dad with a passion. And because of that, I got written out of the will. So when I was supposed to get everything, and then when he died, he didn't change it. He changed it when I was like 21, so I was a little cunt, and I ended up with nothing. Even after 3 years of caring for him. But I didn't hold that against him. He probably fucking forgot. And then once dementia shit sets in, that's it, isn't it? So I don't begrudge him that, and I'll do it all again. For that, I don't care about the money, because that's the other thing. My mum is always on at me about money. I'm like, "Mum, don't worry about it. I'll be fine. Because I always am fine. Because I'm a manifestor, and people like me, and people give me stuff all the time. I'm never really had to worry about anything. But yeah, that anyway, listen to this. This is fucked up. If you think that's fucked up, listen to this. And like, I almost don't want to believe it, but I don't think at this point, because I understand what's actually happening with me and with us, all of us. This is my lesson to, like, believe in it myself and these messages, you know, fully believe it. Because last night was crazy, wasn't it? Okay, bro, do you want me to wait? Do you want me to wait? Because I want you to hear this, Chief. So, Wazza, what did you think about what I said about the perpetual motion? Do you think could that work on a boat? A, could you put a turbine through like either side of the hull, or straight through the middle, so water goes through it and turns a turbine? Or could you have kinetic stuff behind it on the drag? Would it drag on the weight? Would it cause too much drag, and would it end up not working? I don't know enough about it. But something tells me that if I think about something and come up with it, there's a pretty good chance it's actually going to work. How far are you from Seattle there then? Seattle's in Washington State, isn't it? Is Seattle quite north? Because I always remember, obviously, Kurt Cobain, and they said that Seattle has got a high suicide rate because it rains all the time. A bit like Scotland's the same. And also on Fraser, there'd be an awful lot of rain happening. So I'm guessing it's quite far north. Or am I wrong about that? It's been great here today. Oh, that's a long way, isn't it? 4 or 5 hours. Fuck me. So Seattle's quite far north of Washington State, is it? Oh, you can't hear me, can you? Right, I'm going to write this down. What's that? Oh, wait. Excuse me. Oh, my God, it's disgusting. Sorry, mate. I get quite bad burps lately. I don't know why. I eat too much. Or I talk too much, or both. Eat too much, you talk too much. Eat too much, you talk too much. I'll tell you what though, I'm fucking warm. I am a warm boy. Not a warm ball. Oh! And I was telling my life into the shining sun. Hey, I started doing a white peacock for Chief. Look, you like that? The shining sun. What do you think of that? So far, so good, eh? Wide open. La 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 la. Without seeing my life into the shining sun. My head wide open. Oh. and my life into the shining sun. My hands wide open. All in my life.
Hi, you guys. Thank you guys for being here.
Now, this girl, she literally been telling my story on the tarot, and it's taken me a sort of, I feel like I've known they've been telling my story since I started doing making the tarot cards, because like I said to Chief, I've actually made myself in the tarot on 2 different ones, well 3 actually, I can think of it by the time I do this next one. So it's like not only am I creating the tarot, so I'm actually living the tarot. Like there's it's called the Fool's Journey, but I've also immortalised myself in the tarot. So it's a bit like I can't remember what I remember Dungeons and Dragons. Now I can't really fully. Thanks for the like. Who's that? JP or Squirrel? Or was it Miss Peacock? I can't really remember Dungeons and Dragons, but I do remember they were at like a theme park, weren't they? Didn't they go on a ride and then they go inside the cave? Then they're in the Dungeons and Dragons itself. Well, it's a bit like that, where I've created the tarot and I've put myself in the tarot. It's almost like I'm suddenly in the game of the tarot. Does that make sense? Anyway, what I was saying was I used to work at a sailing club. When you said about boats, and first time I went out on a sailing boat, I asked the guy whose boat it was. About, oh, that's it. I said, why haven't we got the sails up? And he goes, well, we're going against the wind at the moment. He goes, so it doesn't work. I was, what do you mean? He goes, well, you have to have the wind behind you for the sails to work, otherwise it sort of defeats the object. He goes, otherwise you'd have perpetual motion. And I was like, what's perpetual motion? And he's like, well, it's basically a constant, like, energy creating energy over and over. So I've had a few like dreams, prophetic dreams about tsunamis here, and then being inundated with water. And I thought to myself, I need to get a boat. Then I thought to myself, well, if there is a tsunami, I thought, I'm not going to be able to get any fuel, so I'm going to be fucked anyway. So I started trying to like come up with an idea. I had come up with an idea to be able to create energy when you're using the sails. So I thought to myself, right, so you know it's probably better than anyone I could talk to on YouTube. yeah, but if you're fucking out in the middle of the ocean, so right, on a boat with the hull, you got port starboard, don't you? So it cuts down. Whether you could have a turbine running through over the middle, or 2 turbines. So as you're moving along, the water you're pushing through is creating a charge, and then you store it in the batteries, or behind the propeller, you could either have like a row of wheels, but the weight goes through the wheel, or those kinetic things that you get that when they move, they create a charge behind it. So it's constantly going. Now, I don't know if that's possible, but it seems logical to me. Whether the drag effect would be too much, but if you're using the wind, it doesn't really matter, does it? Do you think that is like a feasible thing? Because I don't understand that. If it is a feasible thing, why the fuck hasn't anyone come up with it? It's pretty obvious to me. What do you think? How old are you, Wassa, by the way? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm on about. The turbine because they were on about building a thing called the Severn Barrage here that would go across the Bristol Channel, and then when the tide come in, because we've got the second highest rising and falling tide in the world after the Bay of Fundy, across the other side of the Atlantic. The Bay of Fundy is the fastest and highest, then it's us. So the water would go through, but it would also be a bit like a dam where you'd have water in all the time, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense? I think that's how it works anyway, like a lagoon. And then the water would be crystal clear here rather than all like muddy. But yeah, that's what made me think about it. I was there thinking, well, when you have a turbine, like a water mill, isn't it? Basically, an old-fashioned water mill. So why can you have a similar sort of thing on a boat through the hull? Hey, what's on, my love? How are we? Through the hull, or behind it, have just a row of wheels. Just having a. But somehow the wheel moving generates electricity or power. I'm not sure about how you do that one, but the kinetic one could definitely work because I've seen it. They have them in the city. They're just like a long snake. Each bit moves, and as it moves with the waves, it creates power. But if that is possible, yeah. But I'm purely talking about a sailing boat. Because it was a sailing boat that gave me the idea. Because I asked him why we didn't have the sail up. Where'd you go? Yes, I couldn't. I had a bit of problems earlier on. Couldn't really enjoy your conversation earlier on, Sissy. If you ever want to join me, I would love to have you come on here. In a minute. In a minute, I'm going to be doing the chariot again because if you remember, I didn't have the chariot. I don't know if have you seen all my cards yet, Sissy? I've got them all here now. I thought I lost them all. I thought I'd lost like 15 of them. And I was because I couldn't find them anywhere. I was scratching my head thinking, where the hell are they? I had no idea they were in my van, but I couldn't see them anywhere. I couldn't see them because I thought I had them in a big fucking, like a bag for life thing. But I couldn't find, a bit like what they're in now, a bit like this. I thought I had something like that. I couldn't see them anywhere. I was panicking, thinking I've fucking lost them. I thought to myself, if I have lost them, that's it, game over. I ain't doing it all again. No way. And then I found them and I thought, wait. But one I couldn't find was a chariot. I know where the chariot is, but I have to speak. I've contacted a card manufacturer yesterday, and they give me a price. Works out to be about. I think it work out to be about your in dollars. Have you seen all my cards, or have you only seen a few of them? So I've got them all here now, except for the chariot, which I am going to do during the stream. I've already been and got. Gold. I'm going to do the chariot again because I've done a chariot like a landscape picture because it was a longer, thinner. And I thought to myself, that's going to be not on the card, it's going to be different to all the rest of them. But it is a good card. It's one of my favourites, but I'm going to recreate it now. That's going to be better. And I'm also, so you two missed probably the most magical live stream ever in the world last night. You asked Chief, Miss P, and you asked Squirrel last night, and my friend Dino. Last night was not often I'm speechless, but I didn't know what to say because it was fucking crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. Hey, Sissy, do you know this girl? Have you heard of this girl? Shay Peeler. She's brilliant, and she has literally been. I've been listening to her for about 5 weeks now, and she's literally been telling my story. They all. Yes. You know what? Water, like I said about a watermill. The power of water is unbelievable. Not far from here in Devon, they got. You know what a funicular railway is? Well, it's called the Rocks Railway, and it's a water powered one. The water comes down, and the train goes up, and then the other one, as the other one comes down, the water comes down, and the other one goes up. Brilliant. But yeah, have you heard of this girl, Sissy? Shay Peeler. I think she lives in Hawaii, but there's a few of them I listen to have been telling my story, but this girl is on fire, and literally her cards she's been using. She's been in the fucking cards last night when the Nine of Pentacles. And now I can't find this deck anywhere. I've looked online for it. She pulls his cards. Hey, CJ. She pulls his card. There's a black guy. He didn't have dreads, but it looked like Chief with a straw boater holding a white peacock. And when we done our first music video, when we finished, me and my mate Rob were walking back to his van, and we two white peacocks walked up to us. So I'd never seen a white peacock before, even though there was such a thing. So I said to Chief about that when I first met him. And then last night, with all the other stuff that's been going on, her reading my story literally, and everyone's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, no way, Chief, look, hang on a minute, Chief. There was another one which said Harvest, where there was a Rasta guy with dreadlocks holding a fruit basket, like a fruit basket. And then last night that happened. But are you still there, Sissy? So listen, now I haven't heard this yet, but the one she said about earlier was pretty crazy. And after you told me about the major arcana originally, it was just a major arcana, because I thought about it after. I thought, yeah, because basically the minor arcana is based on the normal playing cards, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So because you said that to me, Sissy, I was just gonna do just a major arcana first of all. I just thought I'd leave it at that. And then Michael Desarian said you should never make a tarot deck without all of the cards. But if originally it was just a major and it's more of an oracle thing rather than both tarots, I thought that's it. I am going to actually. Oh, she's gone. Anyway, listen to this. What she's got to say. Funny, I was saying earlier on that I sort of started to feel like understand what things been going on.
So I just recorded a whole ass message, and something happened to where like my microphone was like, I don't know, it was under me. I was sitting on it or something. I fucked up the whole message, man. So I just deleted it because I'm like, I'm not going to put out a half-assed message, you know. I don't want to do that. So, wow. Okay. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull more cards, but I am still going off of that same message because what you got in that message, the message will prevail. Damn it. You will get that damn message. We have the Knight of Swords, okay? Behind that is the Six of Swords. So this is from your spirit team. This is your guide, okay? Your guide is coming through today. Your spirit guide coming through loud and clear, saying that you have been working on a lot. 8 of Pentacles. There's something you are very good at. You're very skilled at something, you guys. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, you're taking this all the way, but there's some ancestral inheritance that's coming your way because of all the work you have done. You have truly worked on your tree of life and have truly done the shadow work to deserve what's coming to you right now. And this is an ancestral inheritance. You are right now, this is what's happening. There's some distractions, okay? Either people, places, things, mindsets, your old self, whatever this is, was distracting you from your most authentic self, and also your highest purpose and your highest version of yourself is what I want to say. The highest version of yourself. There's other things that we're trying to get in the way of this, okay? And it's kind of has put you in these shackles in some way. These shackles are being burned away right now. You're transmuting whatever was holding you down. That's what you're doing right now. Transmuting anything that's been holding you back from being that full embodied self. Like fully embodying your higher self. Okay, so that's what I'm getting right now with the Knight of Swords. Look at you and your spirit guide. Like you mean business. Okay, you're going forward with a vengeance. With
So there's me, the bear, and Grandma's the spirit guide in the back of the Knight with a sword. Ooh, having it. She don't fuck about my grandma, I tell you. Sweet, slid old lady, she's fucking nails on the spiritual level. She's like a ninja. Look at fucking Chamurai.
I know who I am. I know what I came here to do. And nobody's stopping me.
Ain't no
So you're
stopping
on the
us
path to
now.
mastery. You're
I'm on the
mastering
move.
something here, okay? And it even says that. The Eight of Pentacles says represents dedication and the pursuit of mastery.
Dedication's what
So
you need.
Spirit is saying,
You want to be a record
oh my
breaker.
God. Path to mastery.
Path to mastery.
God, I love it, right? When that happens. Path to mastery. It says you're stepping into a new expanded consciousness that you'll soon master. You've had to learn how to embrace your long time.
Master of the
and
universe.
receive this higher view. But this path to mastery, I'm telling you, you're very good at something. And Spirit's
I used to just be a masturbator, but now I'm master of the universe. As well as a master.
and to make sure you build a bridge and not a wall. But I feel like this is what you're good at.
Wide open.
I feel like this is what you're good at. I feel like you're good at being vulnerable to people, to tell you the truth. Matilda, hey, you silly girl. My goodness. She's hungry all the time.
Pregnant.
Just wait, okay? Hold on, baby girl. She loves being
chicken. They're always pregnant, isn't they?
And I'm telling you, she's got the softest skin behind her ears. Never have I felt skin that soft. Like she's so soft. Like not anywhere else, but just behind the ears.
Master manifestor. That's why I am, mate. I know I've known that. That's why I'm called manifestor. And that's not me being a big headed. It's true. I could literally write a book on the amount of times I've just thought about something and I've driven past somewhere and they're giving it away outside. It's unbelievable, mate. It's literally, it is like my life is like a film. Hello, New City Thunder Kitty. I like the name of that. Who are you, Chitara? Is that her name? Or are you Wiley Cat? Hello.
I love you. All right. Sorry. Wow. I go into a whole other world when I'm around animals. It's like,
and me.
It's so weird.
Weird.
Okay. So we have the path to inner peace.
Hey!
So this is, you're on the
How have I got one person in there, now two, and there was at least definitely three there? Hey, Squirrel, do you want to jump up if I start the stream again? Are you about? It's Friday night, isn't it? It doesn't seem like a Friday to me. This week's gone well quick. It's strange now. Like I don't even want to go out. I used to go out every weekend. I used to go out with usually the same. My week used to start on a Wednesday night, and I'd finish on a Monday night, and I'd be fucked. Oh, if I went to work on a Monday, Tuesday I'd still be fucked. My mate Wayne used to work with would be like, "Fuck's sake, Phil, can't you fucking not go out on Sunday night or something?" Now I don't remember the last time I went out. If I'm honest, I don't really like going out so much.
Mastery, right? And you know how to build a bridge, not a wall. You have this connection to people, and it's this vulnerability that you have with others. It's very attractive, It's very magnetic. It's alluring, is what I'm hearing. It's like your authenticity is alluring. People want to know more about you. Like, what is it about that person? There's something about that person, and I want to know more about them. Like, you're very alluring. Siren energy, okay? It says, if you are not at peace with yourself, nothing you attract will bring you peace. Check your vibe. Like I said, it's your vibe. It's your vibe. It's your magnetism. And I feel like this is what you do for other people. You give them a vibe check. Your energy, when someone feels your energy, they check in with themselves.
You're from Yogi. You come from Yogi. Well, thank you for coming along. I don't quite know you yet, and I definitely CJ's in there. He's been coming in there for quite a long time. I haven't made him or them, I didn't do man or woman, a moderator yet, so I'm not going to make you a moderator before them. But potentially, if you, I'm like Yogi, you know, if people join in, I'll make him a mod because basically because of Yogi, because it works for him. You know, it works for him. I like to think of myself as a young yogi, a young fat yogi with hair.
Damn, like maybe I should like check in with myself. Like, am I truly happy here? Am I really being authentic in this area of my life? Because I'm seeing them be super authentic. So maybe I should check myself. You know what I mean? Like, you make people think. You make people think. And then we have the meeting of the souls here. Like I said, you make people think. When you meet someone, it's.
Hey, Squirrel, this is important actually. Hey, here he is. Speak of the devil, and he should turn up. How you doing, brother? Oh wow, this made my day. This has. So it's still only got 3 people in there, but it's got to be more than that now. It's a bit annoying sometimes, YouTube. There you go. Nice to see you. To see you, nice Yogi. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Honoured indeed. You must have used that. Well, you did hear what I said. Not better looking, mate. Nobody better looking than you, mate. Because you shine from the inside out. And I've never even seen you bent over.
Life-changing. Okay? It's life-changing. What else can I say? What I want to do is get you some tarot here and find out what's going on with this inheritance. You're on the path tree, so you are definitely...
Well, I'll tell you what, as I was just saying to... yeah, I fell asleep as well. Sorry, Sissy. As I was saying to Chief and Wassa, my dad, bless him, when I was 21, I wasn't a very nice person to his new missus. I hated her and I hated him. So he wrote me out the will. I was getting everything and he wrote me out. And then when we sort of become friends again, and then obviously with everything that happened, Dad said to me that me and my brother had half each, but he was going to give my brother 60 and me 40% because my brother had children. And I thought, well, that's fair enough. I've got no issue with that. It's his money. He can do what he wants with it. So obviously when I was caring for him and it was just me, no one else, not even any help because it was lockdown, it was really fucking, well, you know how hard it was, Eric. But I was lucky enough that towards the end, I got someone coming 3 times a week, helped get him up, make him breakfast and wash him. And that was a godsend because our bathroom was very inadequate. The bath, he couldn't get in and out of the bath very well. You know, or it was hard work, poor bastard. But Dad never put me back in the will. And like I said, I don't actually, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm not bitter. I promise you that. I'm not bitter about it because, I do it all again, even with the knowledge I wouldn't get any money because it doesn't matter about money. Because I know in a minute I'm going to have more money than I can ever possibly know what to do with. When one thing happens, the whole lot, it's going to be like a bloody domino effect. So there you go. But it would be nice to have some sort of something. But I'm going to be a self-made man.
Mastering a skill right now. You're very good at this, and I've been splitting it on the King and Queen of Wands. Wow. Celebration, celebration, celebration.
Well, the guys, it's only really Squirrel that will understand this, but since I started doing the tarot, and I had a bit of an epiphany today, because my grandma's actually is actually in the tarot, and that's going to sound weird in itself, but I'm not going to show you now, but believe me, and Squirrel will back me up on this. But this girl was telling my story yesterday, and it was all coming to fruition. It's all happening, as it has been since I started listening to her. Then we listened to a lady called Mary Moses, and it was what was it, Squirrel? What was the word? Oh, it's almost word, isn't it? Weird, spelled W-Y-R-D, and that is something we can do just on its own without me or any of this other stuff. Just to talk about that would be good. But this lady Mary Moses, I don't know how she did it. I don't know how or why, but the tale she was telling literally is in my arm and tattoos. But then I immortalized my grandma in the tarot card way before I realised that she's actually in the proper tarot card. As a hill near me called Brent Knoll was called the Mount of Frogs, and I called it Mount Sion. And she starts talking about Mount Sion being the pineal gland, and then she goes, so Mount Sion is the pineal gland. And we were like, what the fuck? And then slowly but surely, everything she said. So I got a lotus flower with an eye and a crown, a halo sort of crown. And then she said that, then she said, and it's surrounded by stars. And we were like, what? Then I said to him, didn't I, Squirrel? I said, now I know what's coming next. And if it is, then that's it. I don't need to think about this anymore because it's 100% true. I said, if she says Ganesh, then that's it. Game over. Lo and behold, just before the end, who turns up? Ganesh. Lord Ganesha, she said. So the reason why I'm listening to these is because I believe, because Grandma's in the tarot, and so's the hill in the strength card, and Grandma's name was Leonora, and Leo is the strength card. Leonora, Leo, Lady Leo. I started to think to myself, well, actually, you know what? Maybe they are picking up, channeling me, because I'm on the fool's journey, literally, because I created my own deck. I'm on the path, and maybe because Grandma's an incredibly strong, powerful spirit. She's come through in many things. One time, when I used to go to my Reiki master, when I used to go to her before I'd done my Reiki level 1, she'd come in to the sessions. And when we went downstairs after one time, and I was talking to the lady in the shop, because it was a crystal shop, she was like, "Oh my God!" She goes, "What the hell?" She goes, "Oh, that!" And Fiona goes, "Oh, it's his grandma." She's like, "Oh my God, she's amazing! Oh my God!" Started crying and all that. I couldn't see her. I've never actually seen Grandma, apart from one time when I done my Reiki. Grandma turned up in my, what's it called? Attenuation yogi, is that what it's called? When you do you meditate. Grandma was there with my spirit baby that was never actually born alive, and the dog from next door, Bramble. And I was like, wow, Bramble. I can understand Grandma being there. So I have actually seen Grandma. But yeah, so where I've put myself in the tarot cards itself, I'll show you actually, because I thought I'd lost most of them and I found them all. I made myself the Emperor because I was called Captain Chaos in an incarnation. There's me as the Emperor, look, with long hair, I've made myself a dreadlocks now because I love to have dreadlocks. I always dreamed of it. You know, maybe Yogi, if we could make you enough money, we could get you one of them transplants. But also, sorry, mate, that was not very nice, was it? I made myself not the Hierophant, the Hierophil. Now, this is the important thing. In a minute, when Chief gets back, I've got to play her last video, which pertains heavily to this because I made myself Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. I've actually got one of these jackets. I turned myself into Tanjiro as well. And also Philologus, if you can see that, which means lover of learning. This is true, lifelong lover of learning. Anyway, let's get back to this because I was saying earlier on about how now this has been going on, and I've sort of I've made peace with myself, as it were, since I hit rock bottom. And this week's been brilliant actually. It's been well. I'll try not to cry when I say this. I think I'll be all right actually. But I was having my haircut yesterday. My friend who I've known for years, and Peacock said, "Oh yeah, God, fucking hell! Hey, look, squirrel." So I done a white peacock look. And there is another story. Me trying to finish a story is very difficult. So sorry. Where am I? Where was I? Oh, I forgot where I was. Anyone give me a clue? Oh, dearie me, it's hard work, isn't it? But yeah, yesterday was something squirrel. It was nice to be. Oh, that's it. So I was having my hair cut, and my friend Leo, I hadn't seen for ages, goes, "How you been then, Phil?" And I told him I was living just down the road from where Swingy was, and I basically hit rock bottom and all this. I mean, I sat there and I thought about it. That this week's been really good. I've been awarded the disability money. I've now got an appointment for a psychiatrist, which means potentially on next Thursday I can be diagnosed with ADHD and maybe autism spectral, whatever it is. I think I'm definitely autistic, but I thought I had Asperger's, and the doctor was like, "You haven't got Asperger's, but it's highly functional autism." Anyway, so I said to him, I sort of sat there and I thought about it. I thought, you know what? If when I tried to kill myself, if I hadn't been the world's worst suicide attempter, and took the wrong thing, although I was trying to kill myself, and I'm saying laughing about it. It's not funny, but because it's me, it's always funny. It's stupid because I'm stupid. But I thought to myself, you know what? If I had killed myself, then I would never have got to this point where I'm starting to come back to life, if you know what I mean. You know, I've done the hard work, and now it's what's the word? My harvest is coming in, and I would never have been able to sit here and appreciate that. And also, even if I can. Even if I can prevent one person from killing themselves, let them know that, you know, as long as you try, just try, live a life that's good and proper. And I don't mean as far as rules and regulations is concerned. I mean try and help people, love people, you know, show people the right way, and do things in a nice way, not a manipulative way to gain off of other people. Try and do the best for people, then eventually God will have your back and it will get easier, you know. And I wouldn't be able to sit here and tell people that. So I'm eternally grateful for the fact that I'm the world's worst suicide bomber, or as they said in Thingy Bob, suicide bummer. But you know, Thank God, you know. And not only that, I'd have never met any of you guys. Okay, I already knew Squirrel, I already knew Yogi, but I didn't know him like I do now, you know. And I wouldn't have met Chief and our tribe, like she said yesterday. Our tribe's coming together nicely. So now I'm going to play this now. Actually, I'm going to go back from what I'm playing. So I want Chief to hear this. Because now Chief and Squirrel are here. They sort of, as part of the three kings of Oriental, one in a taxi, one in a car. They, because of last night as well, I think I'd like to hear what they think about this, because I think it's still a little bit fantastic, horrible for me, but because I made myself Demon Slayer, Tanjiro, and I've put myself in the cards more than, you know, I'm actually in the tarot, living it. What do you think about this, guys? It's not very long.
But maybe I'm trying to get used to my body again, you guys, to be totally honest. I'm trying to get used to loving myself. I never did love myself. I've always been super hard on myself. I don't
Me
like.
too. I've always felt like I was unattractive because I'm, like, you know, overweight. I've always gone up and down with weight. But I got man boobs and oh, did you? Well done, Squirrel. You know, I've always sort of not really loved myself, but since I've been on this journey, I've learned to love myself. You know, I wouldn't want to like go out with me, but
Anything about myself. Okay?
everyone else does.
So it's like I'm trying right now. You guys help me a lot. You do. Everything all the comments, you guys help me a lot. You help me love myself. So thank you for that. I'm still learning though, right? We all are. So, okay, let's get into this message. It's really, really cool. Spirit is saying they want you to trust your heart right now more than ever. Okay. They're saying that you're going to know.
And after last night,
you're going to know
which way to go,
what note to play is what I'm hearing, like what key to play in, like you're going to know, right? And it's funny because it says the unknown here, okay? You're unlocking some kind of power here, all right? Could have something to do with nature. You could be an earth sign, or you're just very close to Mother Gaia. Diane picking that up right away. It's one of the first things I actually picked up, okay? So what's happening here?
Earth Mother.
Hearing, what is that?
Gaia.
Gathering the troops.
It's not called Gaia, it's called the world, but in my one, it's called Gaia.
Okay. You've been on some kind of mission here, gathering up troops to complete this mission that you came here to complete. Now, what happened here, you guys, is during this lifetime that you've been in, you have been,
and
that you have been through.
That cockerel is literally, when she speaks the truth, or she always speaks, when she makes a point, that cockerel crows, or whatever it's called, that's important.
Okay, number one, you got your ancestors. It's like you're coming to war here. It's like you've been prepared. Like this, I wish I could explain this. It's like this lifetime was preparation for you. Okay, you came here to gather the troops. You came here to get all the earth angels together, to wake up everybody, and to wake up yourself as well. Okay, you came here to revive your ancestry line, your lineage. You came here to bring them with you. Okay, you came here to gather the troops, all the earth angels, all the light beings, your ancestors, star ancestors, all ancestors. You came here to gather the fucking troops, because I feel like we're going to war here. But this is what's funny, okay? We're going to a war that we already know we won. That's the interesting feeling I'm having right now.
And that's what I've always thought, because God knows he's always going to win Armageddon. The devil knows he's going to lose, but the devil wants to harvest as many souls as he can when he's on his way down, doesn't he? So that's what it's all about. Every spirit, but the test spirits. Oh God, here we go. They are from God. Many false prophets have gone out into the world. They have. There's a real life, truthful prophet here. And if you didn't like it, truth, you are welcome to go. But be warned, too much pushing your ideas will invoke the power of the boot from multiple directions, I hope, if not from me. So be warned, too much of this stuff, and you should be saying goodbye.
It's like, yes, we've gathered the troops, we're going to war. But I have this feeling of like, we're going, but I already know we won. Okay?
But you are right.
Wish I could explain this. So here you are.
I think
going,
I just explained
right?
it quite well.
There's your ancestors. See all those faces in this picture inside of them? There's you. Okay?
Brother, if you think there's darkness in here, then you are in the dark big time, because this is the light. I work with the light, and all the people in here work with the light. We are God's people. We are true God's people, because we do not push the false agenda of religion. We take the teachings from it, we listen to them, we put them into practice, but we do not judge.
At the head of the boat, steering the boat. There's your ancestors in there with you. Now, along the way of this healing process and everything.
Now, one last thing. Remember this, squirrel? Remember you said to me, and I didn't notice this before. Remember what you said when you saw Grandma? What's her crown look like? I didn't realise I'd done that. I was just trying to make the crown look nicer. But it's like a boat, isn't it?
During this lifetime, there's other beings that have been watching you do what you do. They like what you do. They're attracted to what you do. They want to be a part of it. These beings are following you. Okay, it's like you have beings following you into this war. Okay,
Hey,
it's like you've
Chief.
gathered the troops.
What are the birds? What are the birds? The messengers from God, aren't they?
Like there's beings that weren't even on your team is what I'm saying. And you know what I'm hearing? This is so fucking interesting. It's like, I'm even getting that some demons, oh, this is so weird, you guys. I know this sounds so weird. I'm getting that like even some demons are like turning their, and I don't know if this is demons, okay? I'm just gonna say lower spirits. Some negative spirits is what I'll say. There's some like lower or negative spirits that have been watching you.
I've been watching
and
you.
It's almost like you're turning them, or like they're feeling like they want to help, like they want to do something. Like you're turning the lower spirits, you're making them wanting to do something good is what I'm feeling. You know what I mean? It's like you're even doing it to the lower spirits. Like this is how much love you carry is what I'm hearing. This is 444. This is how much light you carry is what I'm getting. Okay? You've gathered the troops, and even the lower spirits are following you. And what I mean by following you, it's not following you to target you anymore. It's like they're on your team. Do you see you know what I mean? Like dude, it's like these lower spirits seeing what you have done, what you have been through. There's respect here is what I'm getting. It's like there's respect. Like, dude, I've seen what you've been doing and I have respect for you. I'm going to follow you. I want to see what you do next.
I'm officially the
you know
white peacock,
like
aren't I,
kind
Chief?
of an energy. And not only that, but what I'm getting here is they're on your team now. These demons that were supposed
Do you
to
know
keep
what,
you
as
out,
well? When I was younger, some people would be very nice to me and they'd call me Phil Cock. Because my name's Locke. And I used to just laugh at it. I just think that's quite a good one. But so that'd make me peacock, wouldn't it? The prophecy has come true.
they're on your team. You're taking them with you. Wow. I just think that's so interesting and funny, kind of, because I feel like, you know, these demons were sent to you to go and like, you know, crucify you in every way. And they end up being they end up fighting for you.
Oh my God.
It's almost like, and like I said, you're going into this war, this feeling of war that I'm feeling. But what's interesting, hi Matilda. What's interesting, it's a feeling of like, I'm going into a war that I know I've already won.
I was
Now
telling
I'm
my
just gonna watch
life
how it plays out. Like, I'm just gonna
into
see
the
how I won.
shining sun.
Let's get a
That's how
see what's
Jesus
going on
died,
here.
not
I'm
a
gonna get just
crucifixion.
one
He was hung upside
of
down.
these.
The hangman. Me, look.
Wow. Very
There's old Philip,
interesting.
look.
Beautiful.
Oh, peacock, I like it.
Wow.
And,
So we have the Three of Swords at the bottom.
and Chief, in England, there's a very, who's the most famous peacock in England? Squirrel? Remember that one on Are You Being Served? Captain Peacock. You're Chief Peacock. I don't mind being Captain Peacock because I used to be Captain Chaos. So I've progressed from Chaos to Captain Peacock. That would do me quite nicely.
This talks about heartbreak, sorrow, some kind of emotional pain. Okay, so that you have been encouraged to heal and let go. This is the depths, is what I'm hearing. This is where you picked up these beans. It's in the depths of your heartbreak. This is where these beans in the back of the boat that are following you now, that were once lower spirits, that were once negative spirits, they're on your team. They're on your team. You picked them up here, okay? When you were in your lowest moments in the Three of Swords, all of the heartbreak, all of the shame, all of the guilt, all of the fear. This is where you met these beings. And these beings have taken a liking to you, is how you say it? Take a liking to you. I don't know how to say that. But these beings like you, okay? They've been watching what you do. It's something about your energy. It's weird because they came to slaughter you and now they're coming to fight for you. It's crazy, okay? So here you are in control, okay, with the Chariot, okay? You're moving on from this Three of
And I'm about
Swords.
to do the Chariot.
You're taking these beings with you, okay? It's like you're not moving with nothing. You're moving on with the lesson. You understand yourself more at a depth, but you're also taking these beings that once tried to kill you with you, okay? You're the Emperor. You came here to put back balance, Emperor. Okay, and you did that by first putting back balance within yourself, right? Aries is relevant. Water signs are relevant as well.
Yes, Aries is relevant.
Okay.
Look. With the ram's horn.
So you have been determined here. There's a determination. And there you are. See, this is what I mean. Okay? Moving forward. The Chariot and then this card. Okay? It's like moving forward. There's a transition here. There's a transitional period. And you're transitioning from the Three of Swords, moving on. There's a balance that's been put back here. Okay? A balance. Okay. I want to get some Kipprish because of the feelings I'm having. Right when I did it, I saw the devil. I knew it. I'm feeling something here about lower spirits.
Well,
but these lower spirits being on your team now. I can't even believe that. I'm seeing leashes right now. What the fuck is going on? It's like you know how to direct this lower energy for your benefit. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. Watch out, Onyx. What's going on? Travel. You're definitely moving. Look at this. Can't make it up. We got transition here, right? You're moving away from something. You're leaving something. We have travel here. Leaving something behind. She's got her bag packed. She's going. Death magic on the bottom. You're leaving behind. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about. Then the Three of Swords. Okay, Onyx, that's it. I love you, okay? But you got to come in your Betty. Stay there. What you're leaving behind is this death magic, but you're not just leaving it behind. It's almost like you've gathered the troops. Okay, I'm understanding, Spirit.
Are you gonna go live? You say, Chief? I'll be up. Definitely will be up 100%. You still there, Squirrel? What do you think of all this? It's almost like fairy tale shit, but then everything else just seems to be fairy tale shit as well, doesn't it? And I got something. Oh yeah. I might get StreamYard in a bit actually. Now I've got the computer back, and then you'll definitely be able to join if we got StreamYards, because it's not YouTube. It's not your YouTube thing. It's just you. You just come on as you. That's right. In it, Squirrel. Is he still there? Mm-hmm. But what do you think about that, Chief? You know what she's saying about all that after I made myself a demon slayer? No, but if I got StreamYard, you don't have to go in through YouTube. You just go because you're on StreamYard. So then I put StreamYard through YouTube. So if that happens, do you want to jump up? Oh, I love you too, mate. Squirrel's gone. Everyone's going to be gone now. I'm going to be sat on my own. Friday night on my own. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm enjoying this. Because next, the one she just put out there says, "You're here to master this." And I was just saying about it sort of feels like I've sort of stepped overstand. So I'm going to listen to that one.
Celebration. 3 of Cups and 4 of Wands. Spirit is saying you're about to go through a portal, okay? You're perfectly aligned here for something. 3 of Cups, it's time to celebrate. You better be celebrating.
I am.
You better be celebrating yourself because you have come so far. 8 of Pentacles again. You should be celebrating all the work you've done, all the shadow work you've done. This is what Spirit is saying. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Swords. There's the breakthrough. I'm putting too much on myself, and I'm letting people to put too much onto me. I'm allowing it. I'm allowing myself to feel this way, and it makes me feel overburdened, stressed out, and actually it makes me feel in lack. You're moving on from this because you're listening to your own guidance, the Hermit, your inner guidance, your inner compass. I'm not listening to you guys. I'm going to listen to my soul, listen to my higher self and God and what they're telling me to do. I'm not going to go follow your lamp. I'm going to follow my lamp, the light source. All right. So this is people from the past that have put a lot of burden on you, that you have worked really hard to release off of you. And you've had that mental breakthrough of like, holy shit, what am I doing here? I'm letting these people put too much pressure on me. You've had a lot of mental breakthroughs about the people you're around, the relationships you're in. That's why we have the meeting of the souls. It's like you have been around people that have truly challenged you to grow in many places that you didn't even know you needed growth. And you've learned how to follow your own guidance, because when you followed other people's guidance, it got you into trouble. You went into places that you didn't want to be in. And now you realize, well, I should have never done that. But actually, I learned from it. 8 of Pentacles, twice here. I learned from it. And now I'm applying this skill in my life. There's a skill that you have picked up here. Going through everything you've gone through, okay, during this lifetime. You have some kind of a skill you picked up, and you're mastering this skill. I don't know what this skill is. It's going to be different for each and every one of you, but there is a skill here that you are meant to master in this lifetime. The Sun and Wheel of Fortune. It's meant to happen. What is that? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Oh, I thought the pigs were getting in the rubbish. I was like, what? All right. The Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. We have karma here. All right. This is the inheritance. It's falling right under the Eight of Pentacles. You would my spread out here. I have four on, and 4 up and 4 down. The sun is falling right below the Eight of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. This is major karma coming in for all the work you have done. That's why we have the 10 of Pentacles here. You are receiving inheritance. There's just no doubt. It's all over the cards. This is crazy. There it is. Okay. You've had to learn you were blind before. You didn't see that by not loving yourself, you were keeping yourself stuck. No one else was doing it. This was you. And it was because you weren't loving yourself and you weren't allowing God to pour into you. It was like, no, I can do it on my own. No, I'll do it my way. No, I'll just follow other people's guidance. And this is where it got you. But when you started to love yourself and let God pour into you and actually see the little things, right? The little things about what's around you, appreciating all of the things that are already here. This is what got you out of that Eight of Swords, but there was so much heartbreak you had to deal with before this happened. I'm talking to someone that you really have been through it. You really have been through it. And there was an unequal give and take here that caused this heartbreak. You were giving, and others were not giving like you were. Others did not care the way you cared, okay? And that was a harsh lesson as well. Six of Pentacles here. This is the equal give and take now that Spirit is making sure happens. There's truffles. Yeah, Matilda's pregnant. She's going to be giving birth pretty soon. Everyone say prayers for Matilda and her new babies, okay? Because that's what I'm concerned about. I just want to make sure she's okay. So now here comes the inheritance. God's like, let me give to you. Let me give to you what you deserve. All right. You don't see this. You didn't see how wounded you were. It's like you didn't see that. It's like all these barriers that you were putting up just closed yourself in. And it was keeping you away from experiencing God and experiencing love. 11:11. There's the epiphany of like, holy shit, that was a lie. I was living a lie. That lie is crumbling down now. Here comes the wish fulfillment. There was a lie here about the people you were around. There were some people you were around that Spirit had to throw right out of the castle. Spirit has, I'm seeing a comb, like combing through something. It's like God has combed through your life and it's like gotten something, anything that was, it's very interesting what I'm seeing. Anything, God is combing your life, and anything that doesn't feel smooth and doesn't go with the flow is out. Out. All right, there's a wish fulfillment coming in now. But, all right, so this inheritance, you're leaving some kind of legacy with this skill you have. No one does it the way you do it. Your energy signature is very unique. You've been guided to do this, okay? Now you're going through the portal. The Spirit's bringing us back around now, okay? So your spirit guide is guiding you through this portal. So I'm getting a timeline jump here for you. Right when I said that, I'm getting a timeline jump here for you. Wheel of Fortune. This is karma, but this is also jumping timelines. Okay? King of Swords at the bottom here. I'm feeling like it's because you've cut people out here and you're speaking your truth. You're standing up for yourself. This is what, it's your mental body. Okay, I'm also getting that this could have been the last piece of the puzzle for you. It was mental body. And this is why you've been guided. Okay, I'm getting it. Your spirit guides have been guiding you to this mental breakthrough here. Okay, and now you're there. You're the King of Swords. This is why the cycle can shift now. 13:33 on the clock. This is the path to mastery. 33. The cycle can shift now because you've mastered your mental body. Wow. Wow. Okay. You've mastered your mental body. All right. What I want to do is get some gibberish real quick. So you have some inheritance coming to you. Ancestral inheritance. You've mastered something here as well, though. It's like you've done a lot here because what I'm getting here is like in the middle of you like slaying demons and getting rid of what does not serve you. And going through your ancestral line, your lineage, your DNA, and removing anything that does not serve you or your highest good, you have picked up a skill here on doing that. It's like you picked this skill, something you're really good at. I don't know what this is. It's going to be different for each and every one of you, but you picked up a skill as you were doing this, as you were fighting demons, as you're removing all the things that don't serve you and your highest good or your lineage. Hey. Stop that. It's okay. Come here, baby. Bodhi. It's okay, baby. Bodhi. Shit. All right. Yeah. Bodhi gets real scared now. That's why he doesn't ever come around. It's so sad, you guys. It really is sad. Like, because he doesn't come around because of the pigs. And he does later on. Like, it's just in the morning like this. You know what I mean? It's early in the morning, so he's like, it takes them a little bit. But anyways, what I want to say, you guys, is that while you were getting rid of all these lower vibrational energies in your DNA, you picked up a skill here. There's something that you're really good at. And high honor, you're going to be looked up to. Expect to be looked up to. You're very good at this, whatever this is to you. Okay? Expect to be looked up to. I'm telling you, you're mastering whatever it is you're doing. It's a skill. I don't know what that skill is going to be. It's going to be different. It's driving me nuts. It's like, I want to know what is this skill that you have because you're mastering it. And someone was trying to take this from you. Someone has been trying to take something from you. There's a third-party situation. Spirit just wants you to know. Okay, you're protected, but Spirit wants you to know what's going on. And there's karma. Karma activates when you leave this shit behind. So what I'm getting here is you could be, wow, okay, this is going to be different for different people. 10-10 again. You could still be around these people. Karma activates when you actually leave these people. As long as you are around these people, karma will not be activated, and that is because you are there. And Spirit does not want karma to be activated towards you. Spirit doesn't want this to affect you. So as long as you are around these people, karma will not be activated. But when you leave, and what I'm getting here is even cutting the cords energetically, that's when karma is activated. So for someone here, you have cut the cords because karma has been activated. For others of you, Spirit is waiting for you to leave. Because as long as you're around, they're not going to activate this karma. No way. So, I'm telling you, you're so gifted at something. You're super skilled at something, and it's changing everything. This skill you have is changing everything. So you're receiving your inheritance, your karma. But Spirit is saying that these people around you, their karma will not be activated because you're there. But for someone here, you have cut the cords. This is why your karma is being activated. So you see what I mean? There's different people here. There's some people here that have not cut the cords and they're still around these people. That karma has not been activated. That inheritance is not coming until you leave these people. There's other people here that you have cut the cords or left physically, either physically or energetically, right? This has activated your karma. That's why it's coming in, okay? But there's a gift here that you have, and it's changing everything. The skill that you have with this thing is bigger than you think. Yeah, there's a karmic feminine that's put you through a lot, okay? This was some kind of voodoo, some kind of magic. And it fucked with your trust.
Yeah.
The angels are protecting you, and they don't want you to worry. at all.
through the shine.
The angels are actually bringing you someone specific. Truffles, just wait. Truffles, hey, will you just wait? Truffles, hold on, babe, and I will get it for you. Here. My goodness. Here. I gotta just feed them already. It's that time. So the angels actually, they have a soulmate here for you. Hey, enough. No fighting. The angels have a soulmate for you. I was trying to get this message out for so long. The angels have a soulmate for you. Okay, they don't want you to worry about that right now at all. Because it's like, they're like, we got that. Don't worry about that.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Henry,
All right?
leave her alone, please.
She's working.
He's like, yeah, right.
You're being a good boy.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
doing more art.
They said that they do have someone for you, and you will have this this type.
I've got a really fine pen, like a really, really fine pen for doing art with, but I can't find it anywhere. So I can't finish a peacock one until I found that, because it's just you. It's only you here, I think. I can't finish a peacock one until I've got that fine pen, because the lines are too thick on the pen for my liking. This one's got to be right. So I'm doing the chariot now. The chariot card, because I misplaced it. I know where it is, but these on the chariot one, it's more of a rectangle, and it's like a landscape rather than a portrait, and all the rest of them are portraits. So I don't really want to make one landscape. It won't look right, so I'm going to do it again now. So I sprayed this one gold, and that is going to be the chariot. I'm quite pleased. And then
Relationship
I
that
have
you wanted
finished.
that you haven't had. Like some of you,
Really
you
have.
haven't had that healthy relationship yet. That's what I'm getting. And that's what's coming in for you. And your angels are saying, please don't worry about that, because we got that down. You just take care of you. We will take care of the rest. Just take care of you. You take care of yourself, okay? Divine feminine, it's your magnetism. You're magnetizing things now, not in the future, now. This is happening now, okay? So you are magnetizing right now. There's a third-party situation
But it's worth
here,
listening to.
that is addicted to your frequency. It's something about, what I'm also getting is that you guys are from two different star races, and I've just got 222 is relevant. Someone could be seeing 222. You guys are from two different star systems. This is weird, what I'm getting.
Weird again.
Yeah, death magic. You are protected. There is death magic. Why am I picking up a whole other star system? Like you're from a star system, and there's someone else from a different star system, and you guys don't get along. There's something in the background that you don't know about. It's like you've been wondering about why you've been going like against this person. There's something in the background that has to do with where you guys are from. There's something about that. It's something about that. Your origin story. There's something about that. But your intuition, okay? Intuition and then hello. Someone's about to say hi to you, and I feel like you might feel this. You might feel like you're going to meet someone. You could be feeling like you're going to meet new people, and Spirit is saying yes. You're meeting new community.
Wow.
Like I'm bringing new people to you. You guys, there's opposition here that Spirit is saying, I just want you to know how protected you are. We keep getting protection. Yes, there's opposition around you. Yes, they're trying to cause destruction. But yes, you are protected. And this protection is deeper and more powerful than any opposition out there. You guys, hey, stop it. Well, I gotta go, you guys, okay? Because I need to feed them. I don't want them to. Okay, so Spirit is saying, your angels are saying, I told you,
That was work, Miss
real life,
Big.
and this will change everything. This person is a nice person. Okay? All right. Here's the message, you guys. This is part of your ancestral inheritance is love. Okay, it's to experience love. Okay, so karma is coming your way, and that is because you have disconnected from some people around you, so it's been activated. But what I'm getting here, you guys, is you're so good at what you do that it's going to be taken all the way. 10 of Pentacles. You're going to leave a legacy with whatever this is. Whatever skill you picked up during your shadow work, when you were doing the shadow work in your DNA, you picked up a skill. And this skill is part of your karma, is what the angels are saying. You're going to take this all the way. Okay? This is part of your inheritance. This is your path to mastery. Okay? I can't believe this. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. So sorry about the distractions.
That's all right.
Let me get you an angel number before we go.
There we go.
All right. Angels, any last words? Support. Starting fresh. Okay. We have a spiritual awakening here. So I do feel your, this is part of it. What was I feeling before? There was something about your intuition that I was feeling. Yeah, and remember, Spirit was saying to expect. Expect to be held in high honor when it comes to this thing. That's what it was. Okay. Okay. I just had to remember that. That's part of your gift. That's right. It's your gifts. This karma that's coming in, this gift, this thing that you're really skilled at, that's part of your karma. That's why you're receiving so much from this. And if there's a skill here that you're going to receive a lot from, okay? That's all I can say. You're going to be looked up to when it comes to this specific skill that you have, okay? You're starting fresh here, going through a spiritual awakening. So this could be a spiritual gift that you have that we're talking about. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps forward, achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve, when someone has their mind set on you. And we do have the meeting of the souls down here. So you are supposed to meet someone, and your angels have been saying, don't worry about that, because we're bringing you
Don't
someone.
worry, baby.
Spiritual awakening, a new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. Starting fresh, it says, step out of your comfort zone. You're about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. So this is what I was talking about. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. There's something you are mastering here, okay? And you're meant to do it with other ones as well. You have support coming in here with 333. I'm not going to read all the angel numbers that came out because there's a lot. So let's see if we can get one. Thank you, Spirit. 8888. I can't believe this. This
No
is
way.
karma. All that's good
Miss
and
Peacock,
present in your life will
8888.
multiply. Angels are sending a number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. There's something you are mastering. Spirit is saying, please be persistent. 1212. Be persistent. So I'm going to read the bottom real quick. Oh, happy day.
Oh,
An ample
happy
opportunity
day.
related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. Boom. There's our confirmation. You have karma coming in here. You've mastered a skill. You picked this skill up while combing through your DNA. And now you've mastered this gift that you have. Or you are mastering it. I don't know where you are in your journey, but this is your timeline that you're stepping into is being a master of this thing, mastering this thing, mastering this gift, okay? And there's ancestral inheritance coming your way. You have transmuted the chains that once held you down,
Yes.
okay?
The devil.
All right. So you're moving forward. Your spirit guide is moving forward. Move forward. And it's time to receive this inheritance because you have cut energetic ties with the people around you that were keeping you blind, keeping you small. You've done the work. 8 of Pentacles twice in 2 different decks. This is about your skill. You have a skill that you're mastering and you have karma because of it coming your way. 8888 is your number today. Karma, karma, karma. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. I mean, path to mastery. You have major inheritance coming your way. That's all I can say. And your spirit guides are delivering it to you now. I love you. This is the message. I'll see you in the next one. Manipulation here, okay? When it came to your masculine and feminine energies, your masculine and feminine energies were attacked on some kind of level, which made you become imbalanced, okay? There was an imbalance between your masculine and feminine energies.
Oh, worry, baby. Oh, worry. Hello, mate, you right? I'm just doing my chariot card again because basically it was the only one like it. It was in landscape, and all the rest of them are portrait. You know what I mean, don't you? So, well, mine's a bit different because it's me. I'm doing it as a Volkswagen camper. Boy. Baby. Want you, baby. Mm-hmm. Right, JP, I've got to fuck off for a minute. But I will be back. I'm going to get StreamYard if you want to join. I don't know what time. You go to bed quite early, don't you? But it's a fucking Friday night. I say what I was watching earlier. One of my all-time heroes, Brian Clough. He used to play for Sunderland, and he said the Sunderland people were some of the best. The Mackhams, and I've always said that. The two Mackham lads I met were the two of the soundest lads I'd ever met, and same as you, brother. It's a mighty, mighty good man. It's mighty, mighty. Well, I'll be back.